Well, hello everybody. I'm just doing a little bit more testing here on my phone. I want to see if I get the notification that I'm live streaming. I don't actually know how everybody is finding out that I am live or not, so I'm not exactly sure there. Anyhow, we could just get right into it here. Welcome to the Campfire Chat. This is the third episode that we've done. Um, I should ask how you did on last week's homework. Did you manage to contact somebody you haven't connected with in a while? Particularly if you've got had the same goals or bucket lists to do and all that, and you could get together with them and work towards getting that bucket list checked off. Now's the time. We all have the time, so it's just a matter of whether we have the drive or not, and that's what I'm trying to instill in everybody is to get the drive to do those things that you've always wanted to do anyways. Let me just take a look here. Okay. um, so this morning I actually went out for a ATV ride, and I plan to do a little video while I was out there. And man, I just ran into this really interesting guy. He'll actually be on the Rugged Retiree Adventures, probably June 15th episode. Um, what a great guy, and quite a rugged guy. 86 years old, and guess what his name was? John Wayne. Like, really? You believe it's John Wayne, and this guy's just as rough and rugged as they come. And his buddy was showing up there as well. He's 81 years old. They're out there heading out, going fishing in the back lakes there. So pretty exciting to, run into, talk with, interview some other guys that are just right on the same page. And I just love to. I love to have people like that on the channel. It's just that's what it's all about. So just give me a sec here. I've had a little bit of time to think about where I want to go with the live streams, and one of the things that's kind of difficult for me to do in the summertime here is to actually work towards a schedule. And I need to be, logging in right at 1 o'clock on Thursdays, Tuesdays, whatever days we choose to be. I think if I have some more live streams throughout the summer, they're just going to be a sporadic live stream. I have no idea what will be happening behind me, but um, I have enjoyed doing the live streams, and I've learned a lot what to expect in doing them and whatnot. And it's helped me also just for um, learning how to speak to the camera more. It's just more practice, which is a good thing. So I think what I'm going to do is probably shift the live streams over to the fall, winter season. It may be a little bit more seasonal, but you know, at the same time, I still want to connect with the viewers, subscribers, and just touch base. So bear with me as we go through that. Scheduling, like I said, is just about going to be next to impossible with um, being out of cell service, traveling on those days. We've got lots of RV travel days booked in there, and then activities are going to be all through the day and whatnot. It's just going to be very difficult. So I'm going to hold off on that. We'll just do maybe, excuse me, some sporadic ones. So I hope you can join me then, and that'll be good. So this particular episode, I want to talk about 5 things that I learned in retirement, and I might actually have a sixth one if you stick around and make it through the 5. So number one that I have on the list is I have the time. So why am I in a hurry? and initially, like this was actually a big adjustment for me. I've got no appointments. I don't have to be in a rush to get down to Home Depot, to grab some 2x4s for a project that I got going on in the garage or whatever. But you end up finding yourself in a hurry, and why is that? So just learning to take the time to slow down a little bit and just get there. It doesn't matter how much time it takes to get there. You know you're going to get there. So just slow down and enjoy not being in a hurry. We've been in a hurry. We've been set the schedules for so long, and now's the time to do away with that. So just going to encourage you in that. Number two, take the time to make detours. So we're off doing one thing. It's hey, let's pull in here and check this out. It's okay to do that. Again, it's got more to do with being on schedule and things like that. Like, yeah, if you're going to meet somebody at a certain time, I'm usually really good at that. But heck, if you're just bombing around town or doing errands or whatever, like allow yourself to be drawn to other things as you're getting around. Number three, make the plans. We need to take the time to make the plans. So you just seen in the episode with Gary and Phil that I was talking to Kemper. He's been procrastinating about doing a sturgeon fishing thing for a while now, and he decided to make the plans, and that's exactly what mindset that we need to get into. Same thing. Getting together with my buddy Paul to teach me how to do some fly fishing, and we'll go do a little ATV excursion as well. We had to actually nail down the plans. There's no sense in saying, "Well, hey, Paul, one day we're going to get together." Figure out what that day is and just get it done. Right? Don't procrastinate on things like that. You have the time, schedule it in. Um, Number four, trying to get my camera thing here. It's okay to take those longer journeys. You can, if you say you went to Europe or any vacation anywhere, just make it longer than what you're normally going away for. You've been stuck in a schedule and confined to a box of time since you've been working, right? Because you've only get allocated so many weeks in a year to do your vacation, and you're trying to cram everything in there. And you don't have to do that anymore. You can just take as much time as you want. We were up camping at Fintry. You'll see some episodes coming up here in the next couple of weeks. We were at Fintry for we only planned to stay for a couple of days, and once we were there for a couple of days, the weather's kind of opening up, and we're like, well, there's no hurry to get home, so why don't we just stay another couple of days, right? That type of thing. Just extend those journeys, and make your time worthwhile when you're out and about exploring. Number five, it's time to explore, right? And I keep hammering this over and over again. Get out there and try something that you've never done before. Gary actually said it best when he said, just go out there and try something. If you don't, you'll never know if you're going to like it if you don't try it. So it's the same thing. Just try something new. Seek out an activity and give it a try. Maybe you won't like it. Maybe you will. You know what? I've taken some dancing lessons. It's not really my thing, but I enjoyed doing it when I was doing it, and for a period of time, that was okay, right? And it was through the winter months. What else are you doing, right? So you might as well get out and do some stuff like that, especially if you got a partner to go with. But at the same time, any of you that have taken dance lessons, you'll know that there's a million, well, not a million, but there's a bunch of people there that everybody gets paired up. So you can show up by yourself, and it doesn't matter. There's always room. So um, we'll just get out there, explore, try something just completely different and new, and see if you like it, and then you can make the call whether it's for you or not. Bonus number 6. This one actually came from my dad, and I learned this one here before I retired at all. This one here is for the new retirees. Don't do all your projects in the first year, right? We have a tendency to, itchy nose here. We have a tendency to retire, and it's like, okay, now you're doing all the honeydew chores around the house, right? You're painting the house, you're staining the deck, maybe building a deck, or you're putting, a sauna in, like all of those things. And you're going to cram it all in to that first year because now you got the time, right? But I'm going to tell you something. Pace yourself. Pick one thing. Just pick one thing to chip away at, and don't compress all of your projects at once, because once you're done all those projects around the house, what are you going to do? Right? So take the time to, gently work through your projects, pick one a year, and stick with that. It's just way more effective, and you'll have more time for going out and having some adventures through the year, right? You're going to find yourself blowing through your summer, and not even having any fun. So, take your spouse, your partner, your grandkids, whoever, and get out and do something. So, anyhow, I see we have a couple people on. Hello, everybody. AJ, thank you. You can't wait to retire. You're darn right. Your dad's saying the same thing. So, thanks for joining along there, AJ. Appreciate that. And anyway, so we're getting to the 12-minute mark here. So like I said, I'm gonna postpone putting off the live streams, and we're gonna have them kind of sporadically through the year, as I have time. And I'm gonna give you homework here for this week, or until I see you back here again. And the homework I have for you this time is going to be probably for the not so cultured retirees. So you're kind of new to retirement. You see yourself, you're getting into a rush. I want you to ask yourself why you're in such a hurry, right? Try to understand it yourself, why you're rushing, and get a hold of it, and coax yourself to slow down. It's definitely a learned uh, skill. So um, next week I end up talking about missing opportunities. So there's a whole thing that I talk about here about mentoring, particularly the younger generation. You've got the opportunity to mentor now, and you've got the time to do it. But I'll tell you what, if you're rushing around too fast, you're going to miss the opportunities to actually reach out and talk to the younger generation when they're seeking a little bit of guidance or help, or maybe they want to try something new that they've never tried before. But you're a seasoned expert. Maybe you're not even a seasoned expert, but you're willing to bring them along and try it together. It doesn't really matter. So it would be great to um, you know get out there and enjoy it. So check out my next video on Sunday that comes out about mentoring, and I go through all of that. Oh, it's Andre Senior. You're giving me a lot to think about with your videos. So Andre was my best buddy growing up, and he actually, even though we were very close to the same age, he mentored me as well in a lot of things, and helped shape me into the person that I am. And if I can help shape you, Andre, in any sense of the word, I would embrace that for all of that I can possibly give to you. But you need to retire, buddy. You're missing out on a good deal here. So, uh, anyways, we can um, take those opportunities to mentor and all that kind of stuff. So I don't have anything else to really say here. It's been 15 and a half minutes. Thanks for joining me, Andre. I really appreciate that. And for any of you that have never tuned into the live streams, uh, these will, or they're all recorded, so feel free to watch through them. And please comment on them as well. And we'll continue the same type of format when I get back onto the live stream of, um, challenging you to do the next thing. So, anyways, I appreciate it. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, we'll see you at the next one.